Declan, I have my hand back. I still have to be incredibly ginger with it for the next few weeks, but now I can take a shower without a trash bag. So that's a win. Declan, your review of Ready Player One reminded me of how, to me, your word is sort of gospel. And I'm not trying to deify you or anything, it's just that when you talk about things, you make them sound very appetizing. It's kind of like when someone offers you something to eat and you're like, no thanks, and then they start to eat the thing that they offered you, and you're like, oh my god, this person makes everything look incredible. They need to be in every food and beverage commercial from now on. But you know, you do it with movies and TV shows and books. I'm going to start Ready Player One because my incredible friend Sam hooked it up and sent me the audiobooks. Queen. I don't know why I gravitate so heavily toward audiobooks, Declan. Maybe it's because I'm a relatively busy person and it's the only realistic way I can ingest literature. Maybe it's because it's something that levels me out and gives me something to fall back on every day. Maybe I'm lazy. Maybe it's because mom. To those of you watching, you'll know this mom figure as the person who birthed the Druthers brothers. Aunt Sophie, Queen. She read to us when we were kids. She was also an incredible actress. Her voices brought life to novels that I just can't replicate in the dry, cracked landscape that is my imagination. Or it's possible that listening to Jim Dale recite the single greatest story ever told is just about as close to a religious experience as I'll ever get. And that's what brings me to what I want to talk about this week. Imagination. Declan, we live in Los Angeles. So we're in a weird bubble of creatives running around, letting their creativity sort of drive all of the decisions that they make on a daily basis. But I'm pretty sure that's an anomaly. I don't want to go all J.M. Barrie on you, but I think in most parts of the world, creativity and expression is in large part repressed. Which, I mean, totally makes sense. I mean, we need doctors and engineers way more than we need painters and actors. But after thousands of years of building legitimate infrastructures and miracle antibiotics, don't you think humanity's at a point where we can stop constantly worrying about dying and get a hobby already? Okay, I feel like I'm starting to sound ungrateful. I say all of this with the utmost respect to all of the actual heroes. God, I hate when people say actual heroes. It's almost as bad when someone says, "This is America," when it's not pertaining to either directions on a map or correcting someone's ignorant perspective on Central and South America. Looking at you, NFL draft commercial. The actual heroes being, you know, the people that do the math and the people that build the things with the hands. God, can you imagine making something with your hands? You know, it's those things that we use to, like, point cameras and like, play pianos and stuff. But I think the restrictions we place on our own imagination can be debilitating. And trust me, I'm as pragmatic as they come. Well, as pragmatic as someone can be when they make up stories in their head and then ask other people to reenact them in front of a camera. So I'm not a particularly open-minded artist who finds, like, spirituality in creation. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just have qualms with that word. Most people's like, word is, like, moist. Mine's just spiritual. I just think that the creation and ingestion of creative works can be a fantastic way to let your imagination loose. Allowing yourself to take a vacation into your own mind and get away from your everyday, I think, can be cathartic. And in a world where I can drive down the street and buy a miracle cure that will fix my headache, I don't think that that is necessarily a bad thing. I think we've earned that much. I don't know, maybe this all stems from being limited in what I can actually do in the real world lately. Declan, are we mostly self-indulgent Imagineers, or do you think that we could do with a little more head in the clouds? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I have full use of both of my hands, so the videos are about to get insane. Declan, I love you.